Welcome back, fans, to the Josie Sports Nation. If you're here for the first time, definitely welcome. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and get a notification by hitting the bell. What I want to do is I want to talk about what Doc Rivers said on the All the Smoke podcast, stating that LeBron James has the best career ever. I'm going to play the video, but first, I want to give a shout out to Blaine, Harvard, and Jim Kelly02. What I do in every video, I give a shout out to two of my subscribers randomly. So if you would like to get a shout out on my next video, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and leave a comment, and then I will get to you back to the video.
Michael was just tough. Michael was ruthless. People don't get, like, when we talk about Michael, the guys who played against him. Kobe approached his competitiveness. Other than that, I've never seen anyone more competitive. I remember his rookie year, it was my second year, and he got up to an amazing start. And we played him. And I remember after the game, my first thought, there's no way he can play that hard all season.
Wow.
And like 10 years later, he was still playing the same way. It was just, I was amazed how much he gave on the defensive end and the offensive end and his energy level at which he played. Like, I don't know if there's been anything like that. So that's why, I hate comparing like the generations, because LeBron's going to end up having the greatest career ever.
Their rookie stats, Doc, are damn near the same.
They are. Like, and I still, for me, Michael's the greatest player ever, but LeBron is going to have the greatest career ever.
Yes.
And what he's doing right now is incredible. So it's unbelievable.
Well, you heard it here from Doc Rivers. Michael Jordan is the best player ever that he witnessed, and LeBron James has the best career. And I can see that because he's healthy. He's playing better than he ever did before. The league is not physical anymore. They're just shooting jumpers. They don't have to go to the hole as much. It's a whole different ball game. Now, I think it's phenomenal that LeBron James was able to transition into this style of play. I think that's amazing because a lot of players from the past can't transfer their game to this game because they were specialists. When you look at Michael Jordan was a specialist. He was a scorer. Now, in this particular game, you got to do a lot of things except play defense. And one thing I would say, Michael Jordan did play defense and offense all through the league. Well, now people are smarter. They're like, well, I don't want to exert too much energy on defense because I want to be able to score. And they're just stacking up points. And that's just my thing about this situation in the NBA now. And I don't like to talk about the GOAT because I think it's a stupid argument because Michael Jordan can't play with LeBron in his prime, and Oscar Robertson couldn't play with Magic Johnson. So it's a stupid argument created by the media, because the media is a dying breed, because now we have YouTube and all these other influencers. People are not listening to Skip Baylesses anymore. They're not listening to the Rob Parkers. Before they had to write columns in the paper. Now they have TV shows and nobody's really watching those shows because they want to hear the real. And here's the real. I'd like to talk about eras. So in the 60s, it was Bill Russell. He's the best in the 60s. In the 70s, it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. In the 80s, it was Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. The 80s, 8 of those championships was the Lakers and the Celtics. And I think at the end of one of them was Philly one year, and another year it was the Pistons. They won in 89 and then they won in 90. The Bulls, Michael Jordan ran the 90s. He had to take a break for other people to win. In the 2000s, I can't say it was LeBron. It was not LeBron. LeBron couldn't even get to the finals until 2011, which he lost. It wasn't him. He was getting booted out the league the same way They talk about Michael Jordan get booted out the league, out of the playoffs in the 80s. In the 90s, Jordan ran it. In the 2000s, the Spurs and Lakers was killing. And then in the new age in 2011, which I'm going to do a video about this, but in the 2010s, that was the years of the super team created by players. That Miami team, in my opinion, ruined the NBA because they had a run for 4 years. However, they played one game against the second greatest player, Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant lost to them in 6 games. And in the back of his mind, he's saying, when my contract's up, I'm going to a super team. What did he do? He went to Golden State Warriors, where they ran the table and had a dynasty. Now, Kevin Durant, and now Harden did it. So Harden's on a team with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving in Brooklyn. So this is the league we're in. And LeBron is very healthy. The league is actually able to help their health with load management and all these other things. So he's going to break every record. But guess what? Kevin Durant's going to break all his records. So I wouldn't consider them the best ever, but this is the world we live in. This is the league we live in. Tell me what you think about this video. And if you love hearing a different perspective about basketball, if you want vintage basketball stats and everything on here that you want to see, definitely subscribe to this channel. Leave a like. Also hit the bell and leave a comment. Tell me if you disagree with me. I want to hear what you got to say. With that, I'll see you on the next video.